Alright, what's up guys, Chokosura here, and we're back with another Secret of Mana Randomizer Challenge Seed. This one is titled, Where's My Magic? And that should be self-explanatory because we will not be able to use magic on this run. So let's go ahead and take a look at the flags. There's only 7 of them. Alright, so this is going to be a Mana Tree Revival Seed, and I do believe we need to find all 8 seeds because there's no specifications on minimum seeds, maximum seeds, or anything like that, so we will need to find all 8 seeds. Restrictive logic as always. We have randomized boss elements that's also going to play a pretty big role in our fights. The girl's role and the sprite's role are changed to the boy. As I was saying, they will not have access to magic because of this, so we will basically be running the seed with 3 boys. This also means that there are no elemental orbs that we need to trigger, such as the ones in Fire Palace, the one in Earth Palace, the ones in Grand Palace, etc. They do not exist, so we don't have to worry about them. And elemental spirits in general are useless this run, because we can't use them. We also have find both characters at current level. We have enemy stat growth increase after bosses. So this pretty much means we need to save split nearly everything because we don't want these bosses levels getting too high. And that brings us to the last flag. The difficulty is kind of hard, and this doesn't mean the difficulty of the seed. It could be, but you never know. But this mainly means the stat progression of the enemies is going to be they're going to be scaling harder than they usually do. So kind of hard difficulty is, I do believe the bosses and enemies, they will gain, I want to say 2 levels after every boss, 2 or 3, something like that. But anywho, they're going to be scaling harder than they normally do. So yeah, this one should be really interesting. So I think what I might try to do is we're definitely going to have to keep up on our weapons for sure, depending on how long the siege goes. And we're going to have to try and keep our armor up as well. So that means we're going to need a lot of money. And hopefully the chest drops are good, but we'll see. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. And I finally get to use my Mussolini background. I wanted to use this for a while now, but I never had the chance to, so now I do. She's one of my favorite characters from Echoes of Mana when I used to play that. Too bad it isn't around anymore, but yeah, I was kind of sad when Echoes of Mana, went away. Anywho, let's go ahead and get this siege started. Alright, alright, starting with the boomerang. We'll go ahead and check that. No. Alright, beast damage, intelligence, and thunder damage. Alright, that's not terrible. I mean, thunder damage might be good against something that's weak to thunder. Let's see. There are hints enabled to see, so there is that. So we'll try to get some good hints here, hopefully. Alright, 100 gold right from the jump. Alright, wind seed in a house. That's nice to know. So in a house could mean Santa's house, could mean that it's on Mera. Ooh, power risks are there. Unfortunate. I don't have 150 gold. Otherwise, I would buy that. But I might have to come back and get that. Alright, looking at mid-game area for the water seed. Okay, so water seed is mid. Okay, let's be careful here. There we go. Alright, Mech 3 has gold. Ow. Alright, Fire Seed is late. Okay, this is kind of obnoxious, actually. Alright, we're good. Alright, Spear's in Poto's area, so that could mean that the Spear could be on Mantis Sand, it could be at the Water Palace. Alright, nothing there. Fire Final is the bow. I thought I killed you. I guess not. Okay, kill this thing, please. Alright, needles. I'm already poisoned, so it doesn't matter. Okay, Sprite is mid. Alright, that's a good hint. Alright, so Sprite is mid. Although, I mean, there's no magic, so Sprite really doesn't contribute too much to the seed. Honestly, I would prefer to play this as a solo run, but if I run across any characters, then, you know, so be it. Okay, Earthseed on watch, that's nice. It's very nice. Alright, let's see. Circlets. Silver bands, cobra bracelets. Alright, got some decent rings there. Now, of course, with the girl's role and the sprite's role being the boy, that means we won't be able to use stuff like, wow, kung fu dresses and ruby armets. Things that the girl and the sprite can only wear, we can't use those. We can only use boy armor. Alright, I really don't want to save split any bosses right now. I want to check as many freebies as I can and then start save splitting bosses. Oh, great. Alright, so 2 seeds already, which is nice. Off to a good start. Alright, Spear's Orb. And we get a walnut. Alright, walnuts are useless this seed as well. I'm actually going to stop by Potos real fast and pick up that Power Wrist because I do want that. We do have to sell the walnut though, which is fine because walnuts are pointless this seed since there is no magic. Alright, so we'll go ahead and slap that on. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go to Kaipo, check out the hint. Go to Pandora, check out the hint. I suppose we can check the shops as well. Might as well. Of course, she walks up. Move, little girl, please. Thank you. I can't stand this little girl. She's just in the way. Alright, Wolfband. Okay, so we can't use that and we can't use that. Alright, so this shop's pretty much pointless. Wolfbands don't really offer anything aside from their 8 defense. Alright, Midge Mallet in a treasure room. Okay. Sure. So we know that the sprite is mid-game. Whether that matters or not, we don't know. But honestly, I would prefer to play this seed solo as much as I can. Okay, chest cards are here. That's nice. Alright, OC, we already got that. One of the seeds was in a house, so... Might be Santa's house, might be Mira. Alright, Glove Orb and Sword Orb, okay. Alright, let's check my Tango. Go ahead and check the shop while we're here. See what's in here. Alright, we got... okay, fancy overalls are here. That's nice. Okay. But yeah, something tells me we're going to need a lot of money for weapons and for armor. So we don't get, you know, pooped on by these bosses later on late game. Alright, let's see. We'll check Santa's house and see if the... I forgot what seed it was, but... we'll see. Alright, Dryad seed, we already got that. Ooh, 1,000 gold though. That's definitely gonna help. Definitely going to help. Alright, we are level 2. I think that means they're still level 1. Because their stats don't increase until after I kill a boss. Okay, there's the sword. That's nice. Strength and dry damage. Okay, we're going to actually put that on because it's better than what we have right now. Alright, we saw fancy overalls, we saw power wrists. Let's go to Lighthouse. Oh, the girl is here. Oh, she has the axe too, so I might have to keep her. Intelligence, thunder, and they both give intelligence. You might as well. Yeah, you might as well keep that actually. Yeah, so we might have to keep her because she came with the axe, and the axe allows us to check more free stuff. So let's go ahead and head on towards Tasnica. Now remember, the girl has the boy's role, so we won't have access to girl magic this run. So she's basically Randy dressed up as Prim. Alright, slimes. Nice. Rose orb. Alright, Pandora area for the light seed. Okay, sure. We're gonna go ahead and rope on out of here. Roping on out of here. I want to force the sword, but I probably shouldn't at this point. I mean, it does have strength on it, so yeah. Okay, Moogle belt. All right, so from here, I think we go Mandala. Yeah, we'll go Mandala. We'll check the shop. Okay, Ivies are here. That's nice. Let's see what we can learn from these orbs. You know, the light seed is in Pandora. Alright, girl asleep. We already got her. Bow in a warm place. Could be Fire Palace. Nothing there. Dark Seed at a Mana Seed Head. Tower Key in a warm place. Also could be Fire Palace. Glove and a tower. Probably Light Palace. And Moogle Belt we already got. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's get on out of here. We can check Dark Palace. Again, it doesn't matter if we level up right now because the enemies will still be level 1. Alright, so we know where the light seed is. There's the fire seed, okay. This seed might be shorter than we thought, I don't know. Depends where the other seeds are. And we got an axe sword, alright. Alright, let's head on towards Fire Palace, and then we'll go to Moon Palace because we can check those. Oh, it's restrictive logic. No, we can't. We don't have the Moon Seed. And I got slowed, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, when there's no magic in the seed, then the Fire Palace is free. You don't have to worry about the orbs. Alright, whipboard from there. I'm probably going to pick this up. Needles. And a punch club. Lovely. Lovely traps. Gotta love them. Okay, 900 gold is nice as well. I really should start checking more shops though. And the gold key. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, so got the gold key out of there. That's not bad. Alright, Kakara, let's check the shop real quick. I'm sitting on a lot of money right now. Okay. I mean, golden means are there, yeah, but they're 750 a piece. Alright, so we'll go to Light Palace real fast, grab this chest. Boom orb. Okay. Interesting to see so far. Okay, let's go to Mara. I think Mara has something on her. Because we got a hint that one of the C's was in a house. Yep. Mara has a seed. That's what I like to see. Alright, let's see what's here. Okay, we got... Okay, tiger caps are here. Actually gonna buy 3 of these for now. Wrong button. I gotta get her a power wrist as well. And I probably should get that, get those fancy overalls from Matango as well. I don't think I've seen golden vests. I don't think. Alright, see here, tail is early. Okay, it's good to know. Okay, there's our golden vest right there. Alright. If it gets to that point in the run, then we'll be buying like golden vests, ruby vests, stuff like that. Come on, Prim. I know you want to kill stuff. Alright, Jab Orb. And, okay, there's the Sprite. Okay, let me put some stuff on him. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. The girl came with the axe and the Sprite came with the dang whip. Oh my gosh. Alright, so much for this being a solo seed. Oh man. Alright, whatever. Let's check this chest. Bomb. Alright, let's get out of here. Come on. And we got a sword orb. Alright, nice. Before I go, I want to see what's on this whip. Because we are dealing with randomized boss elements. Okay, lunar damage on the whip. That's nice. I think we'll just give the whip to the girl. I think. And the Sprite can have the axe. Alright, let's go to Pandora Ruins. Or Northtown Ruins, not Pandora Ruins. You know what I meant. Four Cs in 23 minutes though. That's actually really good. Yeah, we want to make sure we can check absolutely everything that's free before we start killing bosses. Because honestly, right now I'm interested in seeds and money checks. Okay, whip orb is nice. Yes? No. Alright, Spears Orb. Whip out. Yeah, let's go. I'm not gonna check the back chest. I should though. Alright, so the whip allows us to go to Sunken Continent and grab the chest out of Grand Palace. We can also grab the chest in Sunken City since we have the axe. So we'll grab both of those. Come on. Ah. Dang enemies. Out of the way. Okay, 400 gold is nice. We take that. Alright, there's no orbs in here, so we don't have to worry about them. As a matter of fact, I think the rooms here are glitched. The pallets are wrong. Okay, 100 gold from there. Okay, how much money do we have? I'm curious. We have 2950. That is enough for... We can't wear chest guard. So I think we'll settle for fancy overalls for right now. Because I want to save some money for forging weapons as well. Because all of our damage is going to come from our weapons. Alright, we'll get 3 of these. And then I think I'll go... Potos. And grab 2 more power wrists for the girl and for the sprite. I think that's what I want to do. And right, those guys were actually, they had no body armor because boy can't wear the midrope and the girl can't wear the kung fu suit. So those were actually unequipped. They were equipped, but then again, they were not equipped. All right. I want to forge this sword, but I kind of don't. We get 2 of these. We'll grab some herbs. We'll grab some candies. Because items is our only way to heal. Alright, so let's see. I guess it's time to start save splitting bosses. I guess it's about that time. Although I probably should go to Pandora Rooms though. Okay, this guy's light element. Okay. Oh no, he's non-elemental. Yeah, he just cast burst. He's non-elemental. All right. All right, let's see. You got a sword orb and 600 gold. That puts the enemies at level 3, right? Yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna keep that. I'd rather. I mean, 600 gold is nice, yes, but it's not progression, and I don't really need that at the moment. I mean, our guys have good armor for right now, so let's just go to Pandora Ruins. I'd rather fight this boss at level 1 than level 3. Granted, it's not that much of a difference, but still, uh, it'll have less HP. All right, let's see. 4 seeds. Come on. Not gonna bother opening these chests because they probably got traps in them anyway. And they're killing stuff, which is fine. Mantis Ant. What? Nice. Alright, let's see what's behind the treasury. Okay, there's the light seed. That's nice. Now we know that one of the seeds is behind a mana seed ped. Oh, let me check this shop real quick and see if there's anything that we can use. Maybe later on, perhaps. Who knows? I mean, needle helms are here. All right. If it comes down to that point, which I don't think it will, but we'll see. I mean, we are sitting on 5 seeds right now. We know one of the seeds is behind a mana seed ped. So, Earth Palace is open. Light Palace is open as well. And so is Grand Palace. Alright, we got a Glove Orb, a Bow Orb, Spear Orb, Midge Mallet, Glove Orb, and a Sword Orb. Okay. I'm actually going to start checking pedestals because one of the C's is behind one of the pedestals. So let's go to Earth Palace. I'm going to make a save just in case there's nothing at Earth Palace. Alright, let's keeping that sword. We'll forge this, and we'll forge this. What did we get? Okay, axe has fire damage, whip has light damage. Okay. Oh no, not these guys. Come on. Man. Anything but owls. And they're in goblin spot too, so there's quite a few of them in here. Of course. No. Silence. Yeah. There's one up here. Yeah. I'm gonna try to hit them from a distance if I can. Hit this. Oh, never mind. Alright, who is this? Alright. Hydra. Very nice. Uh hmm. Alright, Axe Orb. Let's see what's here. Seed? Dark seed. Excellent. And 200 gold. Alright, we got to keep that. Okay, so that means we can now turn in the dark seed as well. Draw forces. Let me see what I get. Ice Brain. Okay, this is Ice Element. It's gotta be. Ooh, Con. I might as well just keep going. Dragon damage, agility, and thunder. And not the worst, I guess. I kind of want to look for. I got an idea. Let's save and we'll check the hints on Jock and Jack up here. Enemies should be level 5? Yeah, okay. We killed 2 bosses so far. Enemies are level 5. I want to try to find these seeds as fast as possible, because we do have 6 bosses in Pure Land to go through, and I don't want to fight them when they're like, you know, level 20 plus. So I would rather fight them as low of a level as I can. Alright, let's see what these 2 clowns have to say. Nothing. And Moonseed is mid. Okay, that's actually a good hint, because now I'm going to focus on mid-game areas. You can turn to the Wind Seed. I kind of want to start an Empire, honestly. Yeah, let's start an Empire. Alright, here's what we do. We save split both Metal Mantis and Mech 2. If there's nothing there, we reset. This is one of those seeds where you do not want these bosses getting too high of a level, because we do not have magic and we are forced to fight them physically. So right now we're just going to focus on mid-game areas. We're going to look for the Moon Seed. We have no idea where the Water Seed is, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay, this is Dryad Element. Oh yeah. Alright, Spears Orb, Axe Orb. Alright, let's keep going. Good thing is we are one-shotting these things right now, which is quite nice. All right. Another fighting lizard. Yeah, he's Earth element. Okay, Sprite, you are right within his tongue reach. Okay. A slot. Ooh, Stone Saber. Dead. Nice. Alright, Whip Orb and Sword Orb. That is a reset. Nothing at castle. This is why we save split, folks. We don't want to attack 4 levels on these bosses for nothing. If we're gonna attack levels onto these bosses, we want to make sure we get something out of it. In this case, a mana seed. Alright, so we'll check this place. If there's nothing here, we go to Ice Country. And we're just going to work our way backwards through the mid-game areas. Ice Country. We already cleared Fire Palace pretty much. And then there's Turning in the Windseed and Flaming Cave. Looking for that Moon Seed. Oh my god, what if this Moon Seed is sitting in the chest back here? I hope it's not. Because I could have got this earlier. Moon Seed? No, okay. So I was right to skip that. But we'll go ahead and take it since we're here. And I know the tracker is saying that I have elementals, but I don't. It's just something that the tracker does. I'm not sure why it causes that. When you have no magic, then it acts kind of weird sometimes. I don't know what the cause of that is, but we do not have any magic, despite what the tracker says. All right, for this. Okay, he gets slowed, unfortunately. Oh, water element? Yeah. Of course he heals. He's only healing for 50. I'm not sure if that hit. It did. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, this might be a short seed. Alright, Jab Orb. Ooh, Water Seed is here. Interesting. I think I need to keep going. Because we know the Moon Seed is in the mid-game area, so... Okay, nothing on dialogue. Alright, this is Tropicala. Light element. Did. Nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, the AI controlled characters are decent on certain bosses, like that one. Sometimes. But the reason why I would have rather ran this solo is because I don't want to deal with the AI controlled characters. And wow, Empire Ruins had 2 Cs. What in the world? Okay, let's go to Pure Land. What's my money look like? 931. And we can forge the axe and the sword. No, the axe and the boomerang. Oh, the axe and the whip rather, not the boomerang. What am I talking about? Alright, let's stop here. We'll forge for those two real quick. And then we're gonna be on our way. Alright, what do we get? Axe is con and stone. Okay, whip is non-elemental and it confuses. Okay. Alright, let's go to Pure Land. 49 minutes. If I had magic, this would be a sub-hour seed, but it depends what bosses are here. That'll determine how long this takes me. Because we still have to plow through 6 bosses. Yeah, our armor's holding up, which is good. At least for now, anyway. McLeod. He's Dark Element. Ow. There we go. Another reason why you want to upgrade your weapons is because these bosses are going to be scaling harder than normal, and if your weapons aren't leveled up, then you won't be doing damage to them because their defenses will be too high. That's why you want to level up your weapons. Alright. Number 10. The enemies are level 11. We also want to make sure we keep up with their levels as best as we can. That way we don't fall too far behind. Oh boy. Lucent Beam. Alright, don't like stay off the screen or nothing. Please don't. This is one of the reasons why AI characters are bad to have here when you're meleeing, because they tend to mess up your when you're trying to keep the dragon still. They tend to mess that up by giving the dragon iframes. Whenever the dragons do a move, when they cast a spell or they do like their special attack, they have iframes, and you can't hit them unless you have magic. Alright, Glove Orb and Whip Orb. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I don't know if we're going to sub out with this or not. We'll see. I would like to sub out with the seed. Depends what's up here, though. Oh, boy. Okay, that's bad. I'm actually gonna take that off. Ow. Ah! Okay. Alright, calm down. Like I said, these bosses scale really hard. Another boss that AI is pretty bad on. So we gotta be real careful here. He's gonna... Okay. He's gonna cast something. Nope. Too far away. We'll let him come to me. Oh, that's just lovely. Oh, gosh. Okay, this is bad. Alright, let's do this. I need to get that Lucid Berry off of him. And the only way to do it is to attack him. Alright, so this boss might be the reason why I'm not getting sub out now. Okay. Alright, barrier's off. He's doing lightsaber. Alright, I need to get above him without taking damage. This is kind of when I wish I had like the javelin or the bow here. He's in a bad spot. Move. Jump. Okay, he's doing that. That's fine. I need you to move, dude. Thank you. Come on. I'm not chasing you. Okay, thank you. Woo! Alright. These next three bosses might be more difficult because our armor is starting to not be as effective now since they're spiking. Their stats are spiking. Alright. Whip Orb and nothing. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, level 15. Starting to fall behind in levels. Ah. There's a dude up there. Magic's not as bad. Hit this. Oh, he's unconscious. Okay. All right, who is this? Okay, this should be fine. A light element. I think he's light element. Oh. Alright, we can just sit right here. Yeah, we'll sit right here. There we go. Man, that dang spring beak. Unfortunate that he spawned as a light element. Light elemental bosses are probably the worst ones in this challenge because they have the ability to cast Lucid Barrier. And Lucid Barrier is our worst enemy because we do no damage when they have that mess on. Alright, we got to be careful going through here. Come on. Alright, Hydra. Nope, Jabberwocky. Ooh. Oh, please don't spam that. Oh, God. Alright, I need to candy everybody here. Kill this thing. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. I hope this last boss isn't too bad, but I don't know. These guys are like level 20, I think. Or 19, something like that. Alright, Sword Orb and Axe Orb. Alright, let's see if we can make it through here alive. We're not in one-shot range yet. Okay. Temple. Alright. I'm gonna try to keep them two away. Because Temple can like jump into you. And he moves kind of randomly. I don't want to like walk into him or anything. And take a bunch of damage. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna... No, Sprite. We're just gonna sit right here. Okay, Sprite is making this harder than it needs to be. Alright, that's fine. That's fine too. Ow. Oh, he single targeted that one. Oh, speed down. Dead. Woo. Hiding lizard. Alright, let's cut through here. And we are good. All right, thankfully we made it through there alive. I knew. See, that's the very reason why I wanted to go through there with them having as low a level as possible, because it's kind of hard difficulty. Every time you kill a boss, every enemy is going to spike 2 levels, 2 or 3, something like that. And Pure Land has 6 bosses, so you want them as low level as possible. So one, they have less HP for you to chew through. All right, 103 or 5. And two, they don't do as much damage, because once those enemies start, spiking levels, your armor is going to be less and less effective. So that also means you need to upgrade your armor. Fortunately, I didn't have to, because I didn't want to, because I was already in Pure Land. I don't want to go all the way back and upgrade. I would have if I had to, but I just wanted to push through and see if I could make it through without, dying. But that's the thing with kind of hard difficulty, is you have to make sure you don't kill too many bosses before you get to your end goal. Um, and it's the reason why you want to save split everything, everything. If there's something you don't need, there's something that doesn't give you progression, reset. Honestly, you don't want to keep those levels, because once those enemies start spiking level 20 plus and your armor's not up to date, they're gonna basically 1-2 shot you. Even regular enemies can 1 or 2 shot you at that point. But thankfully, it didn't get to that point. I mean, we were starting to take some pretty decent damage toward the end, but thankfully the bosses at the end weren't as bad. I really wish that third boss wasn't Springbeak or Axebeak, one of them. I don't know which one it was, but um, Axebeak, Springbeak are some of the most annoying bosses in this kind of run, because they're difficult to hit in general. You can only hit them in the back of the head. You can't hit them in the beak. There is a setting in the randomizer which allows you to hit beak bosses in the face, like right in the beak. You can hit them as if the beak wasn't there. There is a setting like that, but unfortunately that setting wasn't turned on. But they're more difficult to deal with in general if you're only melee. And unfortunately, we didn't have the bow, we didn't have the javelin, because beaks are bosses that the bow and the javelin are pretty good on, and the boomerang to an extent as well. But uh, there is a certain spot that you can stand on where the beak will always jump to. It will always jump to a certain spot. It will always eventually jump to that certain spot, and then you're guaranteed to hit them if you're standing in the correct position. But if you're not, then you won't hit them. And they're more difficult to deal with because you have to hit them correctly. Beaks are bosses that you definitely would rather use magic on, since once you use magic on them, you don't have to deal with all the jumping around. You don't have to deal with, trying to hit them in the back of the head. You don't have to deal with any of that stuff. So definitely a boss that you prefer to have magic on. Another boss that you would prefer to have magic on are the Tropicalo species, Tropicalo Boreal Face. They're just much faster to kill with magic. They're not, don't get me wrong, they're not bad in melee. They just take long. They just take a while to kill, because you can only hit them once, sometimes twice, before they burrow back down into the ground. Then you have to hit them again, and it's just tedious. But yeah, thankfully the Pure Land bosses as a whole, they weren't too terrible. They certainly could have been worse. The dragon wasn't too bad. It was really just the Springbeak that was annoying. And at that point, we were taking decent damage. It wouldn't have been a thing if our defenses were high enough to negate his attacks or do very little damage. But at that point, it, it got pretty dangerous because he was hitting double-digit damage on pretty much all our guys. And we had to make sure that we don't get hit multiple times, because beaks can hit you multiple times if they decide to, you know, stand there and you're in his hit spot that you take damage. It's the same deal with Tropical and Boreal Face. If you run into them, you take damage. Beaks are the same way. You run into them, you take damage. I mean, they're not like bosses like, say, Jabberwocky, where if you run into them, you take damage, because you don't. You only take damage if their heads hit you. But speaking of Jabberwocky, that could have been a scary fight as well, because if he would have spammed his poison breath, which sometimes he does, and I know this for a fact because I used to do solo girl only challenges back in the day, low level runs, and Jabberwocky is one of the meanest bosses in the game. It's also one of the most random bosses in the game because, one, you don't know when it's going to poison breath. Two, you don't know when it's going to cast magic. And then once it does, it may spam them. It may spam poison breath. I've seen it do poison breath 3-4 times in a row. And if you're in a position where you don't have enough defense to get knocked down, let's put it this way. If you have enough defense so where you don't have that longer knockback animation, then you're fine. But if you don't have enough defense to the point where you have that longer knockdown animation, then he can spam poison breath and pretty much kill you unless you can react fast enough to start healing. So yeah, so this definitely could have been a more deadlier run. We could have been facing more dangerous bosses, but thankfully we didn't. Anywho, that's the challenge seed of the month. I believe that's going to be the only challenge seed this month. 103.05 our time. Not a bad run. Seeds were pretty tame. I mean, we didn't have to look far and wide for mana seeds this run, so that's a plus. We also had some decent weapons to deal with the bosses as well. So with that said, I will see you guys later.